Let's go live. Copy this. Damn, I got that drums thumbnail in the melody stream. That's what's up. Go here and at the bros. Yoink. The woo is here to bring you Shaolin finest. Yo, yo, what's up, boys? Is Studio One worth it, or should I wait for 7? I gotta tell you, um, um, I don't know. I'd have to know. I have to know more about what you do.
Oh, my shit came out fire.
I'm happy.
You heard me?
I heard you, and I'm happy. Hey. All right. What am I doing? That's right. That's right, Uncanny. And we came to rock the spot. You got five now. I mean, the question is, what do you feel like you need six for? I'm about to start back recording a lot of artists. I hear you. But what are you looking at? Like what do you look at? Like I don't know, like whenever I look at something, that I might want, I have something in mind where I'm like, "Ooh, that's a that's a feature that I want, or that's some function that I want." Like what did you see in Studio 16 that made you want it? Yuski. Let's go. Excuse me. What's going on here? I ain't gonna trip. It's a sample anyway. It's a sample anyway. What do we need? We need 80s. We need 80s vibes. We need a DX. That's what we need. Yes, bring me the DX. No. Bring me keys. Wait, B minor. Hey. You guys get a bunch of plugins on Black Friday this year or what? What made the rounds? Which pedals from Sweetwater? Walrus Audio, Julia 2. That's a good one. I got that one. The replays. Hit that old Luther. Oops. There's this one articulation I've been dying to figure out how to do an ample guitar. Like when you got your finger held on the string on the guitar and then you hit the fret above it and like it makes that awesome like R&B type of I think it's called a hammer on. How do I make that a hammer on in fucking in goddamn yeah yeah when you yeah like I want this to be hammer on pull off action. Like that's what this should be. Like that's what I'm programming. Tell me how do I do it? YouTube. Oh, guitar. Oh no. Eight minutes long. Let's see if he does.
Here we go, bro, with the Jimmy Channel flow, and welcome to this tutorial. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to demonstrate how to guitar YouTube channel, timing of the notes, and playing. Listen to what I've done here, and I'll return when it's finished.
Bro, show me how to do that, buddy.
File from the link below and try it out for yourself. In order to import the MIDI file into FL Studio, first open it from the drop-down menu. It's because the MIDI data is not yet attached to the instance. To trigger the instrument using MIDI, first open the plugin, then open the detailed settings from the up left side corner. Select VSC wrapper settings and then in the input port, put any number you like. I'll go with number 1. Then make sure to put the exact number in the MIDI port. If we hit play now, we hear the magic of MIDI triggering the instrument. You may ask yourself, why do I have to load a MIDI out?
Bro, why don't fucking FL Studio producers know how to use their fucking DAW? Like, I came here to learn about ample guitar, and we got to do a 3-minute tutorial for fucking idiots on FL Studio who don't know how to load a MIDI file.
What does that even mean? Just picture what happens if I do this. Convinced now? Prior to beginning to create this MIDI file, to save time and effort, I attempted to import the actual song from the Riffer tab of the plugin to my piano roll. And guess what? It's terrible for sure. I mean, it's okay, but in terms of realism and authenticity, it sounds nothing compared to the one showed in the video. Plus, the MIDI in the Riffer is short. Now, let's examine in more detail how this instrument produces such a lifelike sound. First, we've got the articulations. If we play the intro of the song, you can hear this realism of hammer-ons and pull-offs effect. To achieve this sound, you simply need to place the articulation ahead of the start of the notes, and the notes you want them to be affected by the articulation must overlap. The note of the articulation, however, must only overlap with the first note, as it may sound unnatural for some reason if it's overlapping with 2 or more notes. Next, we've got the slide articulation.
So the fucking key switches. I'm so dumb. So, all right. I'm so stupid. All right. So, How do we know? How do we know which one is the hammer-on articulation, though? It's not FL slander. It's the people who use FL. FL is a fine program. It just makes people stupid. Hammer-on is crazy. Hey yo. Command F. Okay. Are these the sustain, palm mute, F0? F0. Now the question is the F0? Yeah. Yeah, no, FL is fine. It's the people who use FL. Like they typically suck at using FL. Like there is just so many people who are just like, I'm never gonna learn how to use this thing. Um, Cowboys fans of the doll world, facts, bro. That is like that's so accurate. I never really doubted that it was gonna like be entertaining, you know, like anything that brings more competition is, you know, is gonna be a plus. I like that the smaller on the brink teams are getting more eyes on them. What you like watching? You like watching Oklahoma City? Hey. You bought Melodyne finally? It's $50 on sale. That's what's up. Or any of the Melodyne. Man, y'all gotta stop asking people if shit is worth it right after you buy something. Like, the best way to figure out if something is worth it for your setup is to use the shit that you got and then be like, do I need more? You know? If like I can't I can't tell you how many times like I've used my version of software in the course of like streaming and doing tutorials and just cooking up, and I use it the way that I use it, and somebody just look at what I'm doing and they're like, "Oh my god, if I did that," and then they go and get it, and then they're like, "Man, I thought I was doing everything that you were doing, and it just don't sound like that. Like, what am I doing wrong?" You know, you got to sit there and like and just be like, "Yo, like, am I making am I making good music with this? And if you're making good music with it, then you just keep on making good music, you know." And then if you are making good music, you're like, is there something that could be better, or something that I could be doing that's would make my setup easier or something, right? SGA is my current future favorite non-team player. Yeah, but all that, like, is it worth it shit? Like, that's all just like the disease of more from producer YouTube, you know? If we're honest, none of this software is worth it. Like 88% of this shit is a scam. Yeah, producer YouTube is down super bad. Producer YouTube figured out how to teach shit that used to take me 20 minutes in a screen capture. They figured out how to teach that shit to people in 60 seconds. So all that's left is to react to plugin releases. And that shit is and that shit is the pits of hell, bro. It's like, hey buddy, like, why don't you make some music on your channel? Oh no, we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about marketing and how much we hate it. That's what we're gonna do. That's the future of the producer community. Marketing talk. Let's get some smooth marketing talk in here. Let's talk about let's talk about what's the new one? What's the new one? Let's talk about the file size of plugins. let's talk about copyright. Let's talk about copyright protection. Like, fucking boring dorks, bro. Melodyne Essential for $50 is good and does more than enough, to be honest. There you go. I think I was at 159 in the other session. Maybe. What's up, Brito? Still waiting on my fucking Chroma to come in. Let's put the hi-hat, open hi-hat, kicks, big snare, little snare. Next batch is, yeah. I didn't wait that long to order it. I think I got it. I let it sit for like 3 or 4 days. Bro, my new thing is just making everything like making everything in New Orleans beat. Making everything fucking just Dirty South vibes. I told you it was happening. I told you it was gonna happen. That fucking 400 degree snare is like my it's like my favorite snare right now. They stay throwing subs at each other on Twitter. They're bored, bro. Fucking bored. That's what it is. Like, they're just trying to generate excitement around this shit. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for tapping in. I wonder if I could do the synth layer bass line with this shit. I seen your tweet. What D Dot say? He was talking about bro, Math Hoffa is the goofiest interviewer. Bro, he's like because he like tees up these questions that are like crazy presumptive, like, and then when the answer comes, bro, it's hilarious, bro. It makes for good entertainment, but I don't think the shit goes the way he thinks it's gonna go when he asks it. Like, I feel like he thinks he's like asking the hard hitting questions and they don't go his way. But yo, they were talking about, he was like, you stopped watching this podcast? Yeah. He's been having good guests lately, you know, but they've like the quality of the interactions are it's just bad right now. It's bad. It's like one of the dudes is like too much of a fan. The other dude like don't know don't know enough about rap, and he'd be getting the songs wrong and then arguing about it. But it's real, you know what I mean? It's like it's those are real conversations. But he was asking him, he was like, so what was, yeah, that's what it felt like on the Bink episode. Dude, the Bink episode was mad disrespectful and the audio was terrible. Like, so that was like a double. That was like a double wow. But they were asking D Dot. He asked him. He's like, so what? So what were y'all hearing? And he's like, what do you mean? What were we hearing? He's like, like the talk. You know what it is, like, like Math is like a fucking underground like battle rapper. You know that build, right? You know what I mean? You know that cloth. Like what people were saying about Bad Boy, and I feel like he thought it was gonna go like some salacious way, but then D Dot was like, yo, he's like, I don't really know what you're talking about. He's like, you know what, I got you. It's the backpackers, you know what I mean? Like the backpackers, they were annoying. And he was talking about it from the perspective of the producers. He's like, it was like back then, Key Flow, we used to call them beat nerds. You remember the beat nerds? The beat nerds, they were like the biggest, Dilla fans, and he was like, a lot of people looked at what we were doing and he was telling a story about how 88 Keys recently like approached him and was like, "Yo, I'm sorry for like fronting on y'all back then. Like that shit that y'all did was not easy, you know, because a lot of the word for with the Bad Boy producers was, oh, they're just looping shit and and putting drums underneath it when, you know, like like yeah, they're finding the loop, but they're also playing the overdubs. They also have like Chucky Thompson going in there, putting musicality underneath it. That's stuff that like Carlos and like Nasheem Merrick were fucking good at too. They were what they did really well was like the stuff that like Kanye took to the next level, was taking the sample and it was taking the sample and decorating it and adding to it and augmenting it and going and getting the original singer to sing on the hip hop version of it, like that type of shit. And he's talking about like the results and how many hit records they had and everything, and he's like, if everybody people had there was people in the culture who had the perspective that felt like, if you weren't doing it the way that Dilla did it, where you chopped up every little minute note of the record and replayed it, that like, you weren't no real producer and shit like that. And he said like straight up, he was like, just look at our catalog. He's like, bro, like look at my catalog. I still get the big manila envelope with, and open it up and the white paper with the blue stripe. He's talking about he's talking about his residuals, and he's like, yo, it's like he's like, my records are still in movies to this day. You know what I mean? My records are still in trailers to this day. It wasn't it wasn't we really we really did it, and it wasn't no easy thing. He's like, because everybody else he started talking his shit. He's like, everybody else back then tried, and nobody was able to do it. There was only a couple guys. It was us, it was the Track Masters, it was Dr. Dre out west, and it was Jermaine Dupri. Anybody else who tried to get a loop and do what we did, they failed. They don't have the record to back it up. And when I seen like the replies, there was like, yo, everything he said was fine until he mentioned he should have never brought up Dilla's name. He should have never brought up Dilla's name. I'm like, listen, man, like Dilla was great. He's technically proficient. Technically amazing and all of that. Made very difficult beats to make. But I mean, aside from like a record with Janet Jackson and Q-Tip, like what's the Q-Tip, like what's the Jay Dilla beat? What's the Jay Dilla song you could put on at a wedding? You could do a whole Bad Boy set at a wedding to this day. So yeah, it was funny. I don't know, man. Donuts was not all that to me, respectfully. It's donuts was a thing like you had to be there for it, you know. You had to have to appreciate donuts, you had to have been making beats when donuts came out. Or you got to be really into lo-fi. Like my thing with donuts was I wasn't sampling like that back then, but I was recording a lot of rap songs, and it was like cool. It was like cool beats to freestyle to, you know, and it was like man, you know, we were like backpacky type rappers, so you know we fucked with JD's beats. Like I used to open up like the JD songs were my favorite songs on the Busta Rhymes albums. Like I was always looking for the JD beat on an album. Um but that Commons The Light and Janet song Clear D Dot's discog, no they don't. No they fucking don't, bro. Like that's a weird take and it's wrong. It's just wrong, bro. Like Nasty Boy isn't even a single, and it clears everything that J Dill has ever done in his life. like you know what I mean? Like Nasty Boy is a fucking album cut. And it gets and it gets and it gets everything and it gets everything Jay Dilla's ever done is out of there. And I just told you like how much I fucking like Jay Dilla's music, bro. Yeah, Nasty Boy is a joke song. I mean, be that as it may, I wouldn't say that. I don't. Nasty Boy is a joke song. People like jokes. That's the thing. People like jokes. Like lots of people like jokes. People pay people pay $700 to sit in a room to listen to somebody tell jokes for an hour. GTA 6 yo, let me tell you something about that GTA 6 trailer, bro. That shit made me emotional. Like they fucking killed it. They fucking killed it, bro. Like that shit is so real. You guys have no fucking idea. Like how, bro. You guys have no idea. I mean, how many years are they making it? They're still making it.
Lucia, you know why I guess.
I'll show you something.
She said she cared about me.
Bro, they got the Kaseya Center, dog. This is the fucking this is Miami Heat arena, dog. Like they fucking went crazy on this shit. I want to show you something. This right here. First of all, like there's never been a video game, never ever been a video game with thick women in it, and all of the fucking women in Miami are thick, whether it be natural or augmented. And bro, the fact that they like bro, this right here, this is they like if you actually, where's that? Where did it go? Where's the screenshot? Rockstar will wreck it somehow. I mean, you talking insider inside baseball to me right now. And just as somebody from South Florida, seeing, you know, our like culture and lifestyle and, you know, where we live recreated in a video game, it's crazy. But this right here, Keith, don't talk to me about fucking Clearwater, bro. That's not the same. But yo, look at this. Look at this dude right here. This dude on the floor doing the picture. doing the picture with the fucking doing this, bro. There, when you go to the beach now, there's 30 of these assholes and and 20 of these fucking vain whores doing this bullshit on the beach, bro. And they got it. They got it, bro. They fucking got it. That shit is crazy. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like this, they nailed so many things. This is what Port of Miami actually looks like. This is my favorite. You know, this is one of my favorite drives. Like coming off of South Beach, seeing the arena on the left hand side. Normally going to a game, like that shit is nuts. This is what KOD used to look like. This is like this is what the ride into South Beach into fucking 5th Street actually looks like. This is what Ocean Drive actually looks like. This is what Club Space actually looks like. This is what the pool parties actually fucking look like, bro. Like, and the women's bodies actually like, bro. And instead of those weird like. But this is the fucking, like when they went this crazy, bro. Like this is what our backyards look like. This is legit what, you know, this is a old, like, you know, house that was built in the 70s. Got like a banyan tree here. This is what the grass actually be looking like. You know, we don't have like that East Coast grass that's like real. It's basically like weeds. The like from the tile in the pool to the shape of the pool to the fucking power lines in the back, bro. Like, this shit is, they went crazy, bro. They went nuts. This is an actual event that happened, bro. Like, this is real. This is real. Like, this is nuts, bro. This is what the neighborhoods look like. This is crazy. This is what the projects look like. And to show you what I mean.
There was a girl I knew. She said she cared about me. She tried to make my world the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other to hold.
Bro, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. They smoked it, man. They killed it. What was that? That's an Instagram page called Only in Dade, right? And people just, when something happens in Dade that's like a little wacky, people take their phones out and then they upload it to their Instagram and they fucking hashtag Only in Dade. And then every day the Only in Dade page scrolls through the hashtags Only in Dade, and then they post the, you know, the wildest ones. And when you look at the GTA what's it called, trailer, it looks like an Only in Dade collage. Shit was awesome. Shit was fantastic, man. Keyflow's lying to you because he's confusing white women for Latin women. Keyflow, it's 2023, bro. Like, you gotta stop being so close minded. Now you don't know about the Latins, bro. Like East Coast Latins are not the same as Latin women in Florida. We don't really have white women like that. Man, he said my girls have that. That's like I'm not racist. I got a black friend. Like, I don't mean shit, bro. There's like the whole there's like the whole gamut of South America in Miami, and they all look different. Like you see like Argentinian women, they ain't got no lips. You would think that they're white women. They are not, you know. Y'all probably thought Nelly Furtado was white until she gained weight, and you were like, "Oh shit, oh shit, Nelly Furtado is not a white lady." Keyflow, Keyflow, the type of dude that's like, nah, bro. If she doesn't have a mustache, she's not Latin. He's on that type of time. Tell me I'm lying. Yeah, keep on looking for Hillary Duffs. That's facts, bro. Nah, I grew up in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Yeah, bro, that does not mean shit. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, like y'all, like the Latin women up in the East Coast, they're like a fucking 12th of like we don't even have them type of chicks here. You know what I mean? Like they're like a whole different thing. They're like a whole different thing, bro. Our Latin women, they don't fucking wear sneakers, bro. Like we don't got the type of girls who fucking think Jordans look cute. Like it is different. It's different levels, bro. It's crazy levels, bro. We got big booty Cuban hoes that fucking love country music. Can't wait to go to the chili cook off and wear cowboy boots. I'm telling you, you will get fooled. The good rule of thumb in Florida is it as if she's a brunette, she's Latin. It's just like her parents speak Spanish, or she does. Our Latino women are just Puerto Ricans and Phillies. Yeah, bro. And especially in South Florida, we do not have Puerto Ricans like that. All of our Puerto Ricans live by Disney World. Nah, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. Like, I can't, like, I can't say what. How I say it. Like an East Coast Latina, there's no way that you would ever in your life, ever mistake them for a white girl. Ever, ever. It would never happen. And what I'm telling you is that the women, like the Latin women in Florida, they're white women. You know what I mean? But they're not, because we know better. But they don't know that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, is it like you you know, like there's no like there's none of that Afro Latina pride, or togetherness, or like, they believe that they are European and only European. They're like the ones that Tariq Nasheed is always telling you about. Respectfully, y'all scaring the hose in me right now. Yo, I went to the Hilton in South Beach, and oh my god, yeah, the Hilton in South Beach will do it to you bro. But next time you come to South Beach, stay somewhere nice. Don't go to the Hilton. You know, go to the Mondrian, spend a little money, do the brunch. It's worth it. You know. No, they're not borderline, AD. They're not borderline. Do not be nice. There's no borderline. Let's record this beautiful beat. Cubans are literally like a culture in Florida, according to my peoples. No, they're not like a culture. Cubans and Haitians, like, they are the culture in South Florida. Like, there's not a lot of, you go to other cities, and you might go to a little Italy, or or a Chinatown, or a little Armenia or something, but all of Dade County is Cuba. You know what I mean? Like, everybody speaks Spanish. You're a weirdo if you don't speak Spanish. It's changing now, though. Like, there's a lot of money coming coming from Wall Street, and it's like it's a lot of New York money. And so, like, a lot of the like what people thought was money is changing. It's just definitely changing. Robin and Lopez are Robin and they're from Spain, bro. They're Spanish. They probably are. Kodak don't speak no Espanol. Yeah, but Kodak speak Creole. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the other, like, like the predominant the predominant Latin culture is the predominant Latin culture is Cuban down here. The predominant West Indian culture is Haitian. This is not it doesn't South Florida doesn't feel like the American South. It feels like the Caribbean. It feels like, it feels like the Bahamas. It feels like it feels like a tropical place. Just like the food, how fucking mean the people are, Yeah. Yes, it's the North Caribbean. It's not, you're not gonna come down here and find, amazing, a whole bunch of like soul food and fried chicken like you would in Louisiana. You're gonna find some amazing rice. All different types of rice. All different types of rice. What type of rice you want? You want Haitian rice? You want Jamaican rice? You want Trinidad rice? You want rice and roti? What you want? You want Cuban rice? You want moros? Maduros? What you want? There's a Charlie Bow video he dropped where he said the same thing about Belgrade. Listen, Belgrade is the saddest goddamn place on earth, bro. I what's up, Los? I like, I work for Palm Beach Counties. I do some stuff for Palm Beach County schools, and I have some facilities that I service out there. I fucking hate going out there, bro, because it's so it's sad, dog. It's just like that shit is it's crazy because you drive through Palm Beach, and Palm Beach is just like money on another level, right? And then you go through like Belglade and Pahokee, which is like literally where we grow our food, and it's just like poverty on another level, like you think the hood is sad, bro. Like, try fucking rural poor. Rural poor is another level of bullshit that just doesn't make sense. That's crazy how they don't share the wealth. I mean, you can't share the wealth, you have to. The system that we have right now, it's not there to share, you know what I mean? Like, you have to like produce something and sell it. Like, that's the only way, or create some type of fucking financial scheme, right? But you can't just exist and how many people live in those Everglades homes? Oh, Keeflo watched some videos. Keeflo watched some videos, bro. Nah, but this is like a Belglade is a it's a Belglade is it's where, so Florida used to have a really big sugar industry, bro. Florida used to have like a really, really big sugar industry, and now there's only one plant because of like like the sugar industry was like kicking the environment's ass out there. Like, it was bad. I lived in West Palm for a few months. That shit was depressing, but cross that bridge and they drive Bentley like Camrys. Like, listen, Sticks, listen, Palm Beach is where I hang out, bro. That's nah, bro. I love Palm Beach. I fucking love Palm Beach. I love being there. Like, I can't, I can't do that shit all the time. Or fucking, I love taking my wife out in Palm Beach. That shit's awesome. That shit's awesome, bro. You put the pants on, show the ankles, throw the loafers on, put on the good cologne, go out to the French restaurant, go to Renato's, drink a couple $24 cocktails, make fun of people's designer clothes. Yo, Keyflow's a doof, bro. Keyflow hit me up at 8 o'clock, knowing I live 2 hours away from Miami on a game night, on a game night where I'm like heat game drunk and got to go to work the next day. He's like, hey man, I'm in town. You wanna go somewhere? Like yeah. I'm gonna catch a DUI. I'm gonna catch a DUI at my big age. Keyflow's crazy, bro. Dude, that's some straight East Coast dude shit, bro. Like he's thinking I would just walk out of the apartment and catch an Uber. We definitely would have spent hella money, bro. We definitely would have spent hella money. But spending a bunch of money in Miami, it's it ain't all that. Like spending a bunch of money in Palm Beach, that shit is prime. That shit is that like you want to spend a bunch of money in Palm Beach. A bunch of money in Miami, you just getting tricked at every fucking like I'm gonna show you something. I'll show you something. Nah, we definitely wasn't gonna be talking about beats, bro. I'm gonna show you something. Get the stupid shit people spend money on when they come to Miami. This fucking place. This place is where everybody goes. Where's the... Nah, I'm bugging. Let me do Instagram. Search. Right? Because of this. because of this, right? So this is but this let me show you how they beat everybody in the head. Nah, nobody care about you, Ashley. Hold up, I gotta show you guys this bullshit. Like my brother was trying to get me to go out here and do this. I was like, dude, I ain't trying to do this bullshit. Don't fucking play with my food. So this place is trash, bro. Like I'm telling you, it's trash. You go and you sit down, like you look at all this shit, it looks crazy. You're like, oh, what do you hear? You go and sit down. The first thing that they tell you is you can only be at the table for 90 minutes. And I don't know if like you guys like to go out for eat, if you guys like to go out to eat for real. But like when you go out and you gonna spend like some money, like if you're at a place that's got like Louis 13 or whatever, it's I'm gonna need like I'm gonna need a little bit more than 90 minutes at the table. Like I might be there 2.5, 3 hours, and you're not gonna fucking say a word. Where is it? Oh my god, I can't believe all this. They do this stupid shit where they bring like right, Shane, you definitely gonna need more than 90 minutes. Where is the videos, bro? This stupid shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Look at this dork, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Mr. White Suit over here. God, I fucking hate Miami, bro.
High stakes review time, bonus review, coffee steak.
Bro, this shit is ass. This shit is ass, bro. This shit is ass. $1,000 for that steak, bro. Just for this, just for them, just for them to come out, just for them to come out, play Pepas. Just for them to come out and play Pepas and slice you, bro. I have a butcher I have a butcher that does yacht provisions in West Palm Beach, right? I can get that same steak. I get that same steak for $60, and a couple, and I could show you 3 YouTube videos where you can learn how to prepare that steak just as good as you would get it in a restaurant. And you don't need nothing but a cast iron skillet. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. Stupid shit like that. Stupid shit like that. So dumb. This shit is so dumb. Why would you pay $1,000 for this shit, dude? What's up, Walker? New York's the same. Yeah, but New York has real money. I mean, Miami's starting to get real money right now, but New York has real money. Like there's like people there with like real money to waste, you know? Like the thing is Miami before COVID, they don't have real money. Everybody's in debt, dude. It's not like a bunch, like we don't have like we don't have like a financial sector where there's all these people who are getting like $1 million bonuses and shit like that. We've got scammers and drug dealers. You know, a couple, you know, some guys that own construction companies and shit like that, but it's not like we don't have Wall Street. But yeah, all that stuff's starting to come down. They got like $1 billion homes. No, there's no $1 billion homes in Miami. You crazy? No, ain't nobody got $1 billion home in Miami. Miami's like the buildings from the World's Fairs, bro. They're just like facades. Financial sector's coming soon, like you said. Lots of firms going for. Yeah, no, it's true. It's something like 20% of Wall Street has already moved down. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I'm not happy about it. They need to turn around and go back home. What's the name of this beat? I call this beat Wall Street. You saw an IG post a few hours back about what? About Miami being the next financial district? Yeah, fucking kill me, dude. God, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, man. It's gonna suck so bad. They're gonna ruin the city. They're gonna ruin the city. They're gonna come down here and white it up. They're gonna get rid of the soul. They're gonna gentrify. They're gonna gentrify Little Havana. They're gonna gentrify Little Havana, and then everybody's gonna want to move up north where I live, and then where I live is gonna be all fucking overcrowded and expensive, and then I'm gonna want to move again. What am I doing? I'm looking for Studio One. CMP to Orlando? No, I would never live in Orlando. You're crazy. You're crazy, bro. I would never live in Orlando. Move to Ocala? I would never move to Ocala. You're out your mind. Now, if I moved around in Florida again, but I like my job way too much. I want to retire at my job. I fucking love my job, but if I moved again, no, Kissimmee is trash, bro. Kissimmee's awful. Dude, you don't go to the center of Florida, right? The center of Florida, the center of Florida is a swamp with no breeze. There's no crosswind across the state. It's just dead air, mosquitoes, and heat. It's awful. The Spanish women in Kissimmee don't look the part. Yeah, it's them East Coast Spanish women, dog. That's where it's not Kissimmee ain't it, bro. Kissimmee ain't it. Titusville? No, I'm not doing Titusville either. Titusville's too far north. No, I would move to the West Coast. The West Coast of Florida is the good coast. The West Coast of Florida was all the transient people that moved down there, or I shouldn't say transient, all like the people who moved down. It's the people that drove down I-75, so you get like Chicago and Michigan and that whole thing. So there's not like you don't have the goofy New York influence on everything, you know. It's just like a bunch of nice people who are happy to be in the sun. It's not like a whole bunch of people from New York who's just like, you know what they need down here? Bagels. We put bagels. We gotta just give them some bagels and some pizza. You know. It's still Florida. Seven Seas, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They come down, get on Facebook. They're like, where do I find some good Baileys? You know, oh, they don't have any good Baileys out here. Oh, and then they have the brilliant idea, we're gonna put a bagel shop next to Publix, bro. We're gonna put a bagel shop next to Publix. Where can I get a good egg cream? Yeah, I hate when New Yorkers leave but act like they're still in town. I mean, like the thing is, bro, like I feel bad. I feel bad for East Coast people that move down to Florida because like the food down here really does suck compared to up there. Like it's really bad. So the things that they like to eat, right? So the pizza here sucks, you know. For the most part, all the bakeries suck. Um, all the Italian spots suck. Like it's really bad. They don't understand that if you come down here, you have to you have to eat our shit, right? So you have to eat saltwater seafood or Caribbean food. If you come down here and you're trying to eat Italian food, you fucked up. You come down here, and you go to a Jamaican restaurant, you're gonna have a great time. You come down here and you go to the Haitian restaurant, you're gonna have a great time, you know. You come down here and you want to get into you know you want to go get a plate of spaghetti. It's gonna taste like acid, buddy. We don't got those types of tomatoes. It does. I couldn't get accustomed to. It's like no spices anywhere. It's just you can't like it like bro, like my favorite my absolute favorite, because I be in like the little foodie groups or whatever. My favorite is when somebody from like Pennsylvania, and they're like, where can I get a good Philly? And it's like, nowhere, dog. Nowhere. Nowhere. We don't got that shit, bro. We don't have that. We don't got that. Where can I find some good New York Chinese? We don't got that, bro. There's no good New York Chinese. But I can take you to this Dominican spot that's got mango. What's that? You should try it. Cause you're gonna need to switch up your flow. Yo, you tried to eat Chinese food down here, Key Flow? You dumbass. It's not wise. That is not wise. Chicken be like this big. You know what I stopped eating. I went to where'd I go? I went to Massachusetts, and we were like in the suburbs. We were in this place called Framingham, and we ordered food, and we got Chinese food, and the chicken was so big, and I could see it. It was They had chopped up boneless chicken thighs, bro. Like, and you could see that it was chicken, and the pieces of chicken were so fucking big, bro. Like, it was crazy. I was like, you can actually see the chicken. Like, this is nuts. They're not hiding it. I'm from Maryland, saw Maryland crab. Oh, no, 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 no. You messed up, baby. But that's the thing, bro. Like, you don't, you know what I mean? Like when I went to Denver, I didn't try to eat seafood. You know, I didn't go to Denver, hit the dispensary, and be like, you know what I could go for right now? I could really go for some dolphin. You know, because I looked around and I did not see an ocean, which leads me to believe that there was going to be no dolphin that was caught yesterday on my plate. I'm not gonna. You know what I did eat though? I had buffalo because it's fucking Colorado. You know what I did when I went to San Francisco? I got Chinese food. because I mean, come on. You get some flued in seafood. Yo, the halibut got flowed out. Got flued out. Yo, Kiefer, that's crazy. LA Chinese food. I would never eat Chinese food in LA, bro. Like I would. That's not. San Francisco though, bro. San Francisco Chinese food is so good, bro. I'm thinking about it now. And we didn't. I went to like I went to. I had Chinese. It was that shit was so good. I went there 2 times. I went to one like place that had a reputation, and then I just got some random Uber Eats, and bro, they were both elite. That's gross, Ant. That's gross. I would never eat fish again. That's crazy. I feel bad for you. See, I'm blessed, bro. I could drive 20 minutes and go sit on the ocean and eat seafood. I could just wake up in the morning and be like, babe, let's go drink mimosas and eat oysters and listen to the waves crash. I should have had sushi in LA. I had sushi in Napa. We went to Morimoto's restaurant. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. I'm sorry, Ant. My bad. Yeah, but I ain't streamed this whole time because because Dirt got me stuck on goddamn Cyberpunk. I'm out here trying to take things to another level with Pan Am, hoping that Judy don't find out. Yo, I would never eat seafood in Atlantic City, bro. Like Jersey has such amazing food, but there is a smell outside in Jersey, especially around the water, where I'm like, nah. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I definitely gotta. I definitely gotta get a capture. Have a little gaming stream because you guys know my commentary is top notch. Bro, Ant, does your fan base like constantly make trades during the season? Like, are they always trading for somebody? Ever since Harden left, yo, these people now, bro, and it's like they got now everybody's doing like a little YouTube channel, and it's like bro, like the new one is you know, the Heat should trade for Lauri Markkanen. Which is you know, which is cool. That would be awesome. It would make sense. It would make sense, right? But bro, Heat yo, Heat fans are so dumb. Like they swear that, like I was like, so I was like, I'm like, yo, that's a, you know, that's a, because I'm not a stupid person, right? I'm like, all right, you know, Lauri, that makes sense. You space the floor, elite 3-point shooter, you know, all-star. You gonna have to give something up for him, you know. Would you give up Triple J? Would you give up Jaime Jaquez? You know, and these people was like, nah, you can't give up. I was like, okay, so you're not giving up Jaquez. If I'm Danny Ainge and I'm trading and I'm trading a 7-foot, you know, a 7-foot floor spacer, I'm giving it, like, what would you, oh, you know, Kyle Lowry and Caleb Martin. Like, what? Like, I just don't understand how people think that you can just trade salaries and another competent general manager is just supposed to be like, yeah, I lost that trade, and you know what? That's okay. I feel good about good about losing a trade to Miami. Like, what? Yeah, it is. It's definitely great entertainment. You guys gonna buy that new XO plugin? That'll make a fucking beat out of hallway whispers. What the hell is this, bro? Where did you even find this, bro?
So Fly, you got millions of young people following you. I got millions of young people following me. You are a superstar. Lots of people look up to you, man. You've been doing weird stuff out here, man. Like kissing your brother, Fly. That's not very fly, bro. Do you take Jesus as your savior? Okay, I'm gonna baptize you, my brother. Are you ready? Buried with Jesus in baptism. I'm gonna keep him under a little longer. I'm bringing him up. Walking in new life with Christ. Are you okay, my brother?
Good, thank you.
Listen, y'all. This man's gonna.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What is. Why, bro? Why, bro? Like, you want to go to hell? Sir Dwick posted that. Excellent audio. That's what it is. Look at this bullshit. Who asked for this? why do I want the gravel hi-hats in my workflow? Explain it to me.
Capture moments. Imagine capturing moments anywhere, anytime, and having them automatically transformed into rhythms. Introduce.
Really? Come on. The basketball beat? I swear to God, if they do the fucking basketball beat, I'm gonna be upset.
Introducing Life by XLN Audio. Step away from overused loops and sample packs and generate infinite beats with the unique sounds from your life.
I see what you did there, Shane. I respect it.
Capture moments anywhere, anytime with Life's Field Recorder app, or import your favorite moments from your camera roll.
Don't put the dogs on my beat, bro. I'm gonna be upset. Don't do that.
Meet your new Happy Accidents machine. Every generated beat is endlessly tweakable with Life's AI-powered variation controls. And if you want granular control, Life lets you dive deep with precise controls and effects for every aspect of your sounds, pattern, and mix.
Someone said this is for the Weaver Beats fan. Yo, it definitely is, bro. It definitely is. Them dudes definitely make interesting music.
Life by XLN Audio ties seamlessly into your workflow. Sync with your DAW of choice, and if needed, route to individual outs to add your own secret sauce to the mix.
Oh, RC20.
When you're done, exporting is a breeze. Drag and drop individual samples, the whole kit, your beat as stems, wave, or MIDI. Let Life be the creative spark that starts your next track, or that magic rhythmic glue that ties.
Yo, not too much on Av, bro. Not too much on Av. Relax.
It all together. Add life to your music.
Bitch, learn how to replay a breakbeat. just learn how to replay a breakbeat, for the love of God. Oh, Mike Dean likes it. Well. Oh, you got a little transient designer? Someone gonna do a video syncing that with the new Teenage Engineering sampler? Oh, hell yeah, bro. Shane, Mike Dean is using this, bro. He's using it on Travis Scott's new album. How dare you? Sounds like a Timbaland beatbox app. Yo, that's terrible.
Hit detection algorithm called audio the way you work with recorded drums. Well, we have some intricate art. We want to trigger a typical threshold. There are actually building trigger scenario where I'll help you pick the threshold so that hold line. Now, as you can hear, we're getting all of the snare sounds that we want, but we're also getting a lot of false triggers off the kick, which we don't want. To solve this little dilemma, just click on any snare that you want to keep and add it as a fingerprint by clicking one of the slots below. Let's go ahead and hear what that sounds like.
Bro, I'd be too paranoid to use one of these. I would swear that it was messing up the timing that the drummer used. Who's using that snare in 2023? People who play drums. This is for like this has been a thing. This has been a thing for 15 years now, where you track drums, but you know they didn't hit the snare perfectly on on the 84th bar, so you use one of these to replace it with a sample. Yeah, Slate Trigger was a big one. All right, but I think I'm gonna get off the line. Unless you guys got something else you want to fucking make fun of. You talk about the KO2. I don't really got any like thoughts on the KO2, to be honest. I never been a what's it called, a like a pocket operator type of guy, so. And I'm also not on the collect every sampler and try to be like Ski Beats type of vibe. I like the MPC X and I like the MPC 2500. Those are the samplers that I like, and I don't think that there's something that's gonna come out that's gonna make it like, oh, I gotta try to struggle to make a beat on this piece of shit. Ricky Tina's review was the only honest review I saw. Studio One and Bitwig integration. What does Studio One and Bitwig do? I don't know what Studio One and Bitwig does.
Studio One 6.5 also introduces a new format to share sessions across other DAWs. And Bitwig is the first one to support this with us. We are super excited about it, and let me show you how this works. So here I'm in the latest version of Bitwig Studio 5, and I have a sound production open. And let's say that I want to send this off to somebody who is using Studio One instead of Bitwig, or perhaps I've done the pre-production here and now I'd like to move on to Studio One for mixing and mastering as well as delivery of the product. Now, in the older days, what I would have probably done is a regular old stem export, just exporting the individual audio tracks and getting that over into Studio One. But as soon as I have any adjustments that I need to make, for example on virtual instrument tracks, I need to edit the MIDI data.
You don't. These motherfuckers is not Keyflow. They solving problems that ain't real. like they solving problems that ain't real. So what? You're gonna. So they have a way to. So this is a .DAW project, and it'll load up the MIDI, the VST the VST, and the plugin chains. You already know, bro. Like this is, you know who this is exciting for? This is exciting for people who've never fucking collabed with somebody. Like whenever you try to collab with somebody, it's even if you got the same DAW, you already know, like, it's just like, oh man, you used the Apollo such and such compressor. I don't have that compressor. Or I had this plugin. I had this. Oh, what did you put on your chain here? Like, most of your plugins are grayed out. Like, I didn't know that you did. Oh damn, I don't even use L1. I use L2. Like, it's no. Send the fucking waves like a grown up, like an adult man. No, that's just dumb. I saw on Twitter that they said Live hasn't evolved in the last few updates because the developers went to Bitwig. Nah, bro, like Live's development cycles are slow. The fact that they're releasing 12 right now is crazy. Like, dude, Live 8 rode out for a long time. Live 9 rode out for like 6 years. The reason why Live doesn't evolve is because it's in the 12th version. If you keep fucking with it, eventually you're gonna get to a point where it's not live anymore. What about the new Moog? This doesn't even sound like a real thing, Jayon. This better be a real thing. This sounds like something that fucking Jayon seen in a lucid dream. This motherfucker got me looking for the Moog Marinara. I hate it here. Fucking hate it here, bro. Here it is. I was about to be upset. I was about to be upset, bro. I was about to be so upset.
Producers, Moog have just released their very first plug-in synth, and it's called Mariana, and it focuses on bass. It pulls from Moog's storied legacy lineage of bass synths like the Mini Moog Model D and the Minotaur, and all of that.
Yo, you know somewhere. Yeah. Y'all still go to EA Ski streams? Bring this shit up on EA Ski stream and then clip it. EA, this shit is gonna piss EA Ski off so bad, bro. Y'all, I don't know why you bringing this to me, bro. Like, if y'all don't bother fucking EA Ski with this bullshit in the morning, bro.
History is wrapped up into this.
Oh, EA Ski was using it? That's surprising. He was very anti Moog being sold to a software company, and now they're doing software things. That's interesting. It's a good pivot.
One plugin, and it's phenomenal. Mariana has two separate synthesizer layers to allow for complementary sound stacks or independent dual phonic playing that can be mixed together. There's also a very robust Moog.
Yeah, no, not too much on EA Ski, bro. That man could still kick above his head. I'm good, bro.
Style modulation system. Plenty of modulation sources, destinations, controllers, and functions with a deep mod matrix editor allowing for the most complex modulation of nearly every parameter in Mariana. The interface is beautiful, resizable, and user-friendly. The synth has built-in effects, compression, and metering. And an additional bonus feature here, that this synth can actually interact with the Moogr Foogr VST plugins via Virtual CZ. So let's go ahead and just check out some of my favorite presets.
Virtual CZ. Oh my god.
Either. Some Actually, you've got two different synth pages. Each one of those synths has a Diana are all instrument, which just sounds going. It's higher pitched one. Apocalypse, but I would call that like futuristic cybernetic whale calls or something. Synth. If you're into bass, if you're into Moog and how it sounds.
I mean, it sounds like a Moog.
Producers, in this video, we're gonna be checking out the brand new. So clearly, someone playing basketball there, and these are the top. So things might look a little bit different. It already sounds. It already sounds awesome. Let's hit.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Producers, Moog have just released their very first plugin synth, and it's called Mariana, and it focuses on bass. It pulls from Moog's storied legacy lineage of bass synths like the Mini Moog Model D and the Minotaur. And all of that history is wrapped up into this one plugin.
Yo, I don't understand, like, yo. Let's start a second channel called Negative Plugin Reviews. That shit will probably blow up. You just lambast the plugin, even if it's a good plugin. Just roast it. All right, I'm getting out of here. You guys keep it simple. Don't be basic. We'll see you on the next.